Damian Lillard finally has everything he needs to contend for a championship in Milwaukee. Dame spoke for the first time as a member of the Bucks at Media Day on Monday. Dame, what's on your mind now that you're taking your talents to the Midwest?
At my age and at this stage of my career, I think it came at the perfect time because I'm prepared for, a situation like this. And Giannis and I spoke, and it was, I think the focal point of that conversation was just that, yes, it looks good, and it's an attractive thing, me and him playing together, the kind of team that we have, but the work has to get done. And, I think that's one thing that we're extremely like-minded about. I couldn't be more excited. I couldn't be more thankful for this opportunity to play alongside the best player in the league. It's going to be fun.
Giannis and Dame, my goodness. With these recent trades, the odds to win the title have shifted at Caesars Sportsbook. Currently, the Bucks are favored at plus 400, followed closely by the Celtics, Nuggets, and Suns. The Warriors 10-1, the Lakers 11-1. All right, Shannon, will Dame and Giannis be the best duo in the NBA?
No, individually, they might be the two best players. So if you look at all the duos individually, but I think the best duo is going to be Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic, because I saw them on display, and they played together. And Jamal Murray is going to be another year removed from that ACL surgery. And we saw what he did in the playoffs last year, 26, 7, and 6. Nikola Jokic, 30, 13, and 9. That is the best duo. They can put you in pick and roll. Both can shoot the threes. Both guys can put the ball on the floor. Both guys can make free throws when you foul them. I think that's going to be the best duo because Jamal Murray is only getting better and better. We thought the bubble, Stephen A, was an aberration. No, he's showing you he's that dude. He legit.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Shannon? As I listen to you talk about basketball, I'm very proud. I'm very, very proud. I gotta give props where it's due, man. I'm very, very proud. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's a damn good point. And I love me. You can't find a bigger fan of Jamal Murray than me, not just as a player, but a person. I really root for him. He's a real good dude, and I think he's a spectacular player who shows up in big moments. Here's why I would tell you, respectfully, however, that you are wrong. It's going to be Dame and Giannis because of the locomotive that Giannis is on a night-in, night-out basis on both ends of the floor. See, we think about Jokic, we see his passing ability, we see his shot-making ability. As unorthodox as he is, he's just incredibly unstoppable. It's unbelievable to watch. The flip side, however, is that defensively, at times, he is a liability. He is not as formidable as Giannis is.
No.
When I think about Giannis and what Giannis brings to the table on both ends of the floor, the locomotive that he is on the offensive side of the ball, the fact that he's got somebody like a Damian Lillard, who we would be calling the best point guard in the league if it were not for the existence of Steph Curry, who we would be looking at. I mean, you can make a legitimate argument when it comes to actually closing. He is just as lethal as Steph Curry.
Yeah.
And so when I look at it from that perspective, the combination of that working together, I'm looking at Tatum and Jaylen Brown. I'm looking at your boy LeBron with AD. I'm looking at KD and Devin Booker. I'm looking at all of that. But I got to tell you right now, Damian with Giannis, I can't go against that right now.
I think it's going to take a little time. Look, we know Dame because what Dame is going to do is open up the lane for Giannis. Now you can't build a wall because if you sag, he's going to let these three. And without Steph Curry, I can make a case that Dame Lillard is the greatest shooter of all time if Stephen Curry didn't exist. But he does, and so Dame falls in second. If you want to say Clay, it's between him, Clay, and Larry Bird. But Dame Lillard takes a back seat as far as shooting the ball from distance and shot making to anyone. But the fact that Jokic and Murray has played together and the length of time that they played together and they've been on that championship stage, Stephen A., I think that there's something to be said for that because we know in moments, and we saw it last year, in big moments, the ball was in one of those two guys' hands, and they made it happen every single time.
I'll leave you with this note. Lillard and Giannis become the second pair of teammates in NBA history to play together after each averaging 30 points.